around you that is very very strong, okay, that is very intellectual, very logical, okay. You are surrounded by a lot of swords in this reading, okay, which means that you are more intellectual, okay, at this time. So you might be doing a lot of businesses, or you are into businesses, okay. You are thinking how to make more money in your life, definitely here, okay. You trusting something with a leap of faith, number 22 in here. You know and feel that there is some type of purpose here for you in this lifetime, and you're not gonna settle down until you're not gonna figure out how to do it, okay. You are in an energy, Four of Swords. You are in an energy where you are calmly observing what is the best option for you. Not even option, but you are observing and you reflecting what's best for you. So you are also a person who is extremely yourself, okay, because you can deeply go within yourself, and you can have some type of patience, and the patience helps you to break the boundaries and to take, okay. This is your state. You are being you contemplating after chaos, right? So something has definitely ended in your life, and you started seeing yourself more maturely, and you are more mature, more experienced, because Knight of Swords is a young and fresh energy that is fast thinking, and you make decisions quickly, okay, without really thinking a lot of what you're doing, which is basically out you're making you outgrow something here. So you are outgrowing certain groups of people at this time. There is something extremely balancing within you, because you balance what is on the other side. And for most of the people, it's people most of the time they can do it. They can be, for example, spiritual, and they can be wealth. Like they can have wealth at the same time, like well-being, you know what I mean. Some type of well-being, but at the same time you're making money, okay. Because we have a Knight of Swords. For me, Swords is very strong energy, very masculine energy in terms of the way we perceive decision making. Yeah, so you're making decision really 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 fast here, okay. This is your nature, okay. This is your nature. And now I feel like there is something that has been different about you, more mature, more stable, more logical. But there is, like, you're the bigger picture always, like you always been. And now is the time for you to realize that, okay, that you are the bigger picture always. You are the bigger person, you are the bigger picture in every room. The way you think is big, the way you think is big, the way of things that you're doing. People might feel like you're very magical. You are very magical with a 22. Energy 22. April, maybe you were born in April. I don't know, but there is something magical about you, because you are lifting, like you are lifted in the way you think. It's really like uplifting. The way you think, the way you do certain things is very uplifting, because you are magical, right? You are magical. you stepping with your emotions. You're very much connected with your intuition here, but at the same time you're pouring the right emotions, right knowledge to yourself. You are not too sensitive, you are stable, okay? But at the same time you're very strong, you're very intellectual, which is opposite, we could say opposite, right? It's like perfect combination of feminine and masculine. Balance here within you, okay? Beautiful balance within you, that you are understanding how to handle it, your nature, not even handle it, but you understanding more and more about your nature, which is helpful to you because you're giving yourself patience. And when you have patience, you actually are able to outgrow yourself every time. So you are becoming every day someone else. You understand me? And there's a progress, a lot of progress, collective. And the energy is a lot of progress, okay? And it's not only me doing readings, but also when I see other YouTubers readings. Yeah, it's a lot of about progressing, okay? Okay, we have the moon. What else, spirits? What else you have for collective? What else you have for collective? Please show me everything. What's for collective at this time? What would you like them to know at this moment, at this time, at this present moment? You are taking your time. You're taking your time. You are not really rushing. That's why we have the Temperance. But we also have a Knight of Swords. So maybe it was even you in the past. You were very indecisive and you were doing things so quickly. But there is this some type of, or this is your nature. You're very fast. You're very, like, you thinking, like you have visions, like you're thinking about few creations at one moment, and like you wanted to create so much. But I feel like now you have this patience towards yourself, which helps you to be more stable enough to actually make those manifestations, right? Because you are so magical to the point, you are so magical to the point that you become very logical, right? That's what we call, like, manifestation is basically when you are above the magical, you are so high that you actually come to the other side, which is being intellectual, which is an amazing combination if you can connect being magical, being spiritual with being intellectual, and actually make the manifestation happen, because manifestation is making things happen, which is a physical, right? Okay. Okay, so let me tell you this. 1 second, I have to see what will happen here. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, already full of different energy. 8 of Swords, and then we have a Queen of Cups. Okay, Swords, what? Okay, yeah, we have a Two of Pentacles. We have the Emperor, King of Wands, the Chariot. That's really, really, really great energy here. Really great energy. Fight with your glow up, with your contribution to your own growth and glow up. You are outgrowing everyone, and even you are outgrowing people's expectations and even people's beliefs, because they, when they look at you and when people look at your growth, they have to start believing more or thinking more about like a magical side of life, because they find you so magical, they find you so different, they find you just very unique, and they can't find this anywhere, and they never actually experience anything like this. So when they see you and they see you glow up, they are becoming extremely intimidated because they never seen anything like that. So they have to automatically kind of go to the other side, which is this magical side of you, but they don't want to admit that, and they were trying to trap you in, right? So they made, they were mirroring you, like they were mirroring your power, and you thought that these people have some type of power, but they were just mirroring your energy. They tried to have this what you have, but you didn't see how powerful you were. Now you know who you are, so now they can't do it anymore, because you are sensing anything, everything, sorry, you're sensing everything. That's why I said that you are connected to your intuition highly and deeply. So you know that people are being trying to trap you, and they can't trap you because you are Queen of Cups and you are Queen of Swords. You are balanced. You have never been such, you have never been before in such a place of balance in life and peace in life. Okay, it's cold. It's like when you go out and it's really really cold, when you come back, home, you can feel this coldness. It's something like this. You have this fresh like energy. When people, like when they meet you, they can feel your energy still alive on them. You are totally balanced with your emotions, but you are also a very logical person, very strong and stable to some situation, and you are very very grounded, and you are being able to set boundaries with people, right? And for most of the people it won't sit right, and you just outgrow these people. You show them who you are, and it's like the moment where like they know like you're gonna get just better better and better, and they never will be ready for your version. Like you are always changing, and they never ready for that. But you sensing through your devotion to yourself, you are so intuitive that you can sense it even before it comes. Like you just know something will happen because they have been trapping you somehow. I want to just know why you let these people to never show me why collective kind of allow these people to make them feel so stuck or drained or whatever this energy is. The sun. This is the reason why people, why you also allow, because you just have a soul. You're a soulful human being, and you are just living who you are. You were living your truest self, and for most of the things you weren't really looking at certain things how people view them. You were just being yourself. You were being just your true, in your true essence, and you weren't really angry at anything. You weren't really have bad energy on things. You were just yourself. You were being happy. You were being confident and courageous without problems. But these people came to your life, and you were just being in yourself, and these people were not. And when they saw you are just careless about everything, and you are like, you have this really young beautiful spirit that is just fascinating. On you when you were just happy. I don't want to say weak, but some kind of weak, because you weren't prepared for such a people, because you didn't even think that people like these people to drain your energy actually exist and will do something like this towards you. So you didn't actually protected yourself enough, because you didn't know it's possible. But now after you've noticed what they were doing towards you, you've noticed quickly, I would say, you've noticed quickly what they were doing towards you. That's why you've built this facade of intuition, of being connected deeply towards yourself. So you saw what was behind it, right? And now the circle is coming again because you were always the sun and they're in a position of this life. Those people don't have it, but you know,